Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. The EU's report, it shows Festus Keyamo, Femi Adesina are really liars. Lies, the word definition of lie in human skin. He said history will never forgive them. Rufai Oseni said they so now too. History, even life, memory go put una for there. Forever is a locked up memory. You guys are the sons. Is he only of the devil? You go get a CB. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. EU's report. History will never forgive them. Rufai Oseni knocks Festus Keyamo and Femi Kayode. Nigerian journalist Rufai Oseni has come out to say why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the All Progressive Congress shifting rejected the European Union report on the 2023 election. Let Nigeria recall that on June the 27th, 2023, the EU EOM presented its report on the 2023 election to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. In its final report on the election, the EU chief observer, Barry Andrews, said that it's true in INEC that it was severely damaged, mainly due to the failure to upload the result of the presidential election electronically. EU noted that the election exposed during systematic weaknesses signaled a need for further legal and operational reforms to ensure transparency, inclusiveness, and accountability. But in a statement on Sunday by presidential spokesman Dele Aloko, the presidency dismissed the report by EU, describing it as a poorly done desk job that relied more on rumor, gossip, and cocktail of pre-judiciary and uninformed social media commentators. However, in a post via his Twitter page, Rufai Oseni said that Tinubu and other APC chieftains rejected the EU reports because of how they constantly abscond from debates to avoid responses to questions on their policies. He also slammed the former Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, and former Aviation Minister Femi Kayode for his role in peddling fake news in the wake of the electoral period. He wrote, they rejected the EU report because EU reminded them how they absconded from debates. When we ask questions on policy, they start attacking. Didn't they abscond from debates? Isn't it shameful that former minister and senior advocate of Nigeria were misinformed chieftains? Even DSS had to invite one of them. We will never forget. The real king of electoral misinformation are noted, and history will never forgive them. These two men helping to destroy the very fundamental of the election. For those that like to reject reports, is this also one of the things you should be rejecting? Festus Keyamo and Femi Kayode are people that should never be brought close to power because they lie with their eyes open. Wow. That's how true, and that's, how bad things really are. It is terrible to mention, but if you, how these men, how you see them, how they relate and what they do. It is unbelievable that these things are happening, and yet nobody can truly come out to say enough is enough. Do you know how bad things have been in this country? Do you know how bad things really are? The truth of it is that Festus Keyamo, they all know what they are doing, okay? They are just only looking out for their daily bread. They don't care what happens to the people. They don't care. They are only looking out for themselves. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the rest of them say, I will reject EU reports. Why will you not reject it? You would definitely reject the EU. You cannot accept it. because it's speaking against you. So you cannot accept it. If you accept it, we should be worried. We should be very worried. Festus, Keyamo, Femi, Kayode, not trustworthy people at all, not men, that people should draw close to themselves because they don't, what happened during the election? Do you have a clue what happened during this election? And yet these men walk scot free. They go totally free. Okay? So it is something that we must take to heart, and we cannot underestimate or overemphasize. We must ensure that we are working at it and making wise decision on every front in order to change the course of what is happening to us as a nation and as a people today. We must do all that we possibly can to change this nation and to make it much better. Nigeria is in that space, is in that place where everything we need to do to change this country, even if it's for you to pray, it will go a very long way. Where we can pray about it and make sure that things are working out well. And Nigeria is becoming, that nation that you and I can see, and be proud of, that we can truly, look at together and see prospect and see that there is opportunity for growth, there is opportunity for transformation, there is opportunity for a difference. But what do we experience? Quite the opposite. Really, sincerely, truly speaking, the opposite. Okay, people who should really, okay, people who should really not even be talking about, issues are the ones right now, rejecting results. Why wouldn't they reject results? Why won't they reject results? They will, because they cannot stand the truth. They can't stand the truth. Festus, Keyamo, he was the one who was spreading, FFK was spreading fake news. At some point, DSS even have to invite him. You've forgotten. DSS had to invite him. So it is something that we must really, really consider, and know. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, is bye for now. Remember that Nigeria must change and things must get better. And we must, we must all rise up and move from here to make our nation a safe place for all. Bye for now.